Hello and welcome to today's episode of Jim's Raw Cooking. Today we will be making a sausage pasta. Try saying that quickly. With eggs, because why not? Because we don't have enough sausage. So what we're going to start off with is we're going to pop that on there. And we're going to pop our reasonably hot water into there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to turn that on. And we're going to, in a second, once that's heated up a little bit, is we're going to pop our eggs in. And we're going to cook those. Alright. So this is to beef out the meal a little bit, because they've just come back from a festival event thing, and they're quite hungry. So, and my family, that is. So yes, we're going to add eggs because we don't have enough sausages. So I'm going to do hard-boiled eggs, so I'll probably cook these for about 8 minutes or so. Boil them away, and then we get on with our sausages, cut our onion and everything else. We're going to start this off first, so I'm just going to get our timer ready and see if we can get that just about ready. Alright, so we're going to pop the eggs over here, and I'm going to start cutting the onion while I wait. Alright, we've also got 2 lots of pasta to do because my sister has an awkward celiac disease, which means she can't eat normal pasta. It's quite awkward, but it's alright. So what we're going to start off with is we're just going to chop our onion up, keep an eye on the hot water. Alright, so just peeling off the layers again. Alright, so that water's almost ready. After I've done these layers, I'm just going to pop the eggs in. I'm literally just videoing my top. Alright, so now that our water is getting quite hot, as you can see, we're just going to pop our eggs in. One by one. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. Alright, and we're going to start the timer for 8 minutes. And we're probably going to turn it up slightly. We're going to leave them to bubble away. And then hopefully we should be able to reuse the pan. Hopefully. Alright, I'm also going to get a bowl ready for those. When they come out there. It's more of a plate. That should be alright. Okay, we're going to go back to the onion now. I'm also going to get a bowl out for the peeling and stuff. Put all that in there. There you go. Like that. Alright, so after I've made you aware of it, I'm just going to chop these up. Oh, fail. So much fail. Complete failure. Alright. Not all the way to the end, and that'll keep it in one place. I'll remember that. Oh, it's not going well today. Oh dear. Alright, so chop this up as best as possible. Wow, completely failing. Alright. Yeah, it's not going well. No. Alright. Okay, so that's our onion, hopefully. Pop that one in there. Keep an eye on our eggs. Turn that down a little bit. And that's bubbling away nicely. Alright, so what we're going to do now is switch out the chopping board. for a red one, and we're going to cut up our sausages. We just check what kind of size pieces we need. So these are Cumberland sausages, I believe. And this is my first time doing sausages, so please bear with. Alright. We want to cook these into fairly chunky pieces. So get a red knife. Just wash this. There you go. I had our chicken on from earlier. Well, the cooked chicken, so it's alright. And I've just washed it, so that's fine. Turn those eggs back up. Alright, so we're going to cut this into fairly chunky pieces, so probably about 2 centimeters or so. Like that. Probably. Alright, these are a little bit messy, but it should be okay. Like that. Got about halfway through with our eggs now. Really sticky sausages. Alright, that'll be alright. Halfway through our sausages now. And what we're going to do, I believe, is we're going to get a large frying pan, put a little oil in there, a little bit of oil, and then we're going to fry these. And hopefully it will come out quite nice. So what we're going to do with our hard-boiled eggs is we're going to wait for them to cool a little bit, and then we will peel them, and then we're going to try and slice them into thin pieces and see how that goes. Alright, so we're almost there with our sausages. There's probably a better way of doing this, which doesn't make them all kind of really blobby and stuff, but it should be alright. Get off! Oh, there you go. Okay, so... Oh! We're going to get a frying pan now. If I can find one. Oh, there's one. Oh. Alright, here we go. Okay. Alright. What I've forgotten to do though is the garlic, so we'll just hang on for a second with these sausages, and I will put them, I'll keep them there. Alright. See, I'm racing against time as well because they're going to get back soon. Which they'll probably do before I finish, to be honest. Alright, so we're just going to quickly cut the rest of the garlic while we keep an eye on our eggs, and hopefully the eggs will finish before we need to put the frying pan on. Alright, so we're just going to crush that lightly, and then peel the layers off again. Put that in there. Oh. Alright, and what we're going to do is we're going to slice this fairly thinly. There you go, and that's our garlic, or half of it at least. I'm going to do the other half now. Oh, that's a huge piece of garlic, that is. Wow. Super garlic. Alright, so our eggs have got about a minute left or so. Might leave it on for a little bit longer just to make sure that they have cooked all the way through. Which is what we want. We want kind of a hard-boiled style. The same kind of stuff you have in your salads. So we're just going to add it at the end to the main meal bit. Oh, it's fiddly garlic stuff. Alright. All of our loose bits can go in with our onion peelings. Just in there. Chop off the other half. So this is basically just me panicking about with the ingredients I have to try and make dinner quickly. Alright, so that's our garlic. That's going to go in with our onions. Like that. That should be fairly tasty. Alright, alright, that's going to beep in a second. Alright, so now that we've got that, we'll move that back out the way. And then we're going to get what we're doing now. Okay, so we're getting the frying pan. Pop a little bit of olive oil in this. Like that. And then we're going to get ready to swap out the eggs. Okay, so just switching over to our eggs. We're going to relieve them of their duties from within the pan. Pop them over here. Like that. And we should be able to reuse this water for the pasta. I'm smart about it. There you go. And then we'll crack these in their shells a little bit later. Alright, so we're going to stop that heat now. We're going to move that pan all the way over there and keep that water reasonably warm. We're going to put that there. We're going to get our sausages. Oh, lots of stuff to do. I'm going to move the eggs out. Okay, so I'm going to get a new green thing. Where is it? That one. Okay, so let's have a look. Alright, okay, so we're going to start this up on a kind of medium-ish heat. We're going to spread the oil out a little bit and get ready with our sausages. We're also going to pop this on to heat again, and then we're going to get the other pan. We're going to pop that some water in that. Pop that over here. I'm going to start heating that one up because that's going to have our main pasta in. While we do that, we're just going to pop our sausages in the thing. Alright, I'm also going to turn on the extractor fan and shut the door there. Alright, so that's going to go nicely. Okay, so I'm going to start. Keep that on a low heat. I'm also going to turn this one round. Not how we should operate a stove, but hey ho. Alright, so we're going to fry these onions, not onions, sausages for a few minutes. Alright. We're going to fry these until they're brown all over. And then we're going to add the onion and the garlic. All the while our water at the back is going to come up to temperature, and we're going to get ready with our pasta. Alright, I'll see you in a few minutes after these have cooked. Alright, so now that our sausages are starting to get to the nice kind of golden brown that we want, we're going to turn the heat down all the way, and then we're going to put in our garlic and our onions. And I think I may have chosen a far too small pan, but it should be alright. Alright, and we're going to heat them for a while until they have softened. Alright. Okay. I'm also going to get my pasta ready. So what we're going to do while this is happening, while they're cooking nicely, is we're going to flip over there. and then we're going to get our eggs and see what we can do with these. Alright, so I'm just going to stir these around occasionally, keeping an eye on them while we do this. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take them all off, and one by one I'm just going to open them up and peel the shells off. Hot. Oh, okay. So that's done, and we're going to stir this around again. Oh, lots to do. It smells nice though. I like the oniony garlicky smell. Alright, so next one. Right, that's our second one. I'm going to stir this around again. Oh! Hello, and welcome to James Panics About Food. Hot. So we're just trying to get the shells off, and then we're going to cut them up into nice slices, hopefully, if the insides are cooked as intended. Still keeping an eye on our onions and stuff. Oh, this one's not being friendly. Come on. Notes. There you go. These are a little bit messy. I've probably overdone them slightly, but it's alright. Right, almost there. Alright, so I'm just going to stir these around again. Oh! And they're almost done now. So what we're going to do is, on this side, back over here, we're going to, okay, so we're going to get a tablespoon of chili powder. Alright, it's not being cooperative. Oh, okay. Probably about that much. We'll pop that in there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put that lid back on very quickly. And then we're going to get our tomato, chopped tomatoes. I'm going to try and not spill over the sides of this pan. Oh dear, I definitely should have got a bigger pan. But hopefully, whoops, it should be alright. Let's try and coat everything in this tomatoey sauce. And I have definitely underestimated the size of this dish. Alright, so I think we're on schedule there. Probably going to get back in 20 minutes or so. Alright, so while that's on a fairly low heat, let's keep an eye on the recipe. Alright, so that's supposed to be bubbling away soon, so we're just going to leave that to come to temperature while we go back to our eggs. Alright, so we're going to get our vegetable knife, because we're not going to use it for vegetables anymore, and we're going to attempt to slice up our eggs. Remember, it's cooked all the way through, which is what we want. Alright. So this is going well. Alright, so that's going to be our eggs that are going to go in the kind of the meal soon. What we're going to do is we're going to go over here. We're going to turn this one back on. Which one is it? That was slightly terrifying. No, I'm just blind. It's fine. Okay, so what we're going to do next is, now that our things are coming to temperature, we're going to put a little bit of salt in each of them. That's the gluten-free one. This is the glutinous one. So we're going to get them ready, and I'm going to get separate spoons for each of them, because contamination is a problem. Alright, so team, remember, the black one is for the gluten-free. The one without the, well, it's still got a black bit, so I don't really. This one is for glutinous. If you see me switch them up at all, then you can yell at me. But please don't yell. Alright, so now this is going well. We're just going to mix this about a little bit. And we should have this going for about 10 minutes. So I'm going to do about 9 minutes because it's already been on for a little bit. We're going to see how that goes. Alright, so now that our water is bubbling away nicely, and we put the salt in, we're going to put our pastas in. So that's the glutinous one and the gluten-free one. So they go in there. Woo! Alright, I'm going to stir this about. I probably should have rinsed that first, but never mind. Okay, so I'll leave those in there. And we're going to leave them until they are al dente. Alright, so I will see you after that's all ready. I'll probably switch this one over to there if it takes a little bit too long. But yes, see you after that. Bye! Alright, so now that the glutinous pasta is almost ready, I'm just going to pop the colander in the sink and we're going to drain it over there. Please excuse the mess. I haven't had a chance to stop cooking for a little while, so we'll see how this goes. Alright, so we're just going to pour this into here. Going to drain off all the excess water. Whoa. Alright, so we're going to pop it back up here. And we're going to shit this back. Oh, lots of steam. Oh! And, if I've done this right, we should have nice fresh pasta. Correct. Well, not fresh, but yeah. Alright, so we're just going to leave that over there for the minute. And then we're just going to stir this about. Again, that's very much cooked now. I'm just going to check on this pasta. I'm just going to steal a piece. Yeah. Just going to check to see if that's cooked. That's cooked. Alright, I'm going to stop that. And stop that. Alright, so in our other colander, I'm going to go over here again. And we do the exact same thing. Ooh, hello. I'm just going to pour that into there. And we should have the same thing with loads of steam. Oh, hello. There you go. Alright, so that's done as well. So we're just going to pop that over here as well. Alright, so last thing we've got to do is we've got to put the eggs in. Oh. Actually, no, we'll probably do that ball by ball, actually. So, we're going to do the gluten-containing foods first. I'm going to pop these in with this spoon. and it's, I'm not sure if I mentioned, but it's about 100 grams per person that I've done. Who's got the least? Who's more on that one? There you go. And they won't notice. It's fine. I'll have this one, it's fine. Alright, so that's done. That out of the way. This one, put the plaster in there. There you go. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to get our sausagey tomatoey goodness. And we're going to pop that on each plate after I've turned the extractor fan off. There you go. Alright. Come here, tripod. There you go. Just going to do a bit per plate and then we're going to go around again if we've got any excess. Who's got the least, would we say? Probably this one. And a bit more on this one. More juicy stuff on that one. There you go. So that's the main saucy stuff. That one's a mess on phone. Alright, so we're going to put that out of the way. And we're going to get our eggs. We're going to distribute the eggs between the things. And we should have a fairly tasty meal. We could have probably mixed the eggs in beforehand, but it seems like it's going to be alright. There you go. Alright, so let's taste a bit, shall we? Some sausage, which looks cooked, a bit of egg, and a little bit of pasta. I want some sauce. There you go. That's tasty. Oh, that's beautiful, that is. Oh. Alright. Yes, so this was the 28th episode of Jim's Raw Cooking, and we have made saucy sausage and egg pasta. Wow. If you have any other suggestions, please let me know. Bye!